Hi, I'm Paul Clark from Red Moon Software. Today I'm going to present to you Watch It for Jira. Watch It provides additional functionality for watching issues within Jira. We have the ability to add a watcher at the time of creation of an issue, to modify the watchers when editing an issue through the edit button. We also have the ability to add a new watcher to an issue based on some criteria. The ability to watch issues based on conditions, and a timed watcher which will go over looking at various issues within a project and report on those that match particular criteria that you've specified. Next, I want to demo to you how you can add watchers when you create an issue, and to be able to modify those watchers when you edit the issue through the edit button. Firstly, we need to create a new custom field. Go to the Advanced tab and select Watches field. Give it a name. I'm assigning it to a project. Choosing the screens that it's going to be on. And now I've created that custom field. Here it is there. Okay. So we're creating a new issue for Watch It project. Come down here, so I give it a summary, test issue. Come down here, and there's the Watches field that we just created. So I'll add in Chad and myself. Click on create. And you can see here we've got two watches, Paul and Chad. Now if I come in here and edit this issue, we have the same fields. And now remove Chad. Chad is removed here. So you can do this as many times as you want. You can remove the watches from there, add new ones, modify the ones you have. We can also add rules to add watches to particular issues. So if you go to the project view, you can see that there's a plus icon with WI above it. That takes you to the Add Watcher Rules page. If we add a new rule, give it a name, Chat is watcher, we specify which watches we want to add. You can say that's only on create issue, and you can also get an email sent out when that is added if you like. And then you need to say which conditions this applies to. So for this, I'm going to say if it's front-end development for a component, then I want to add Chad as a watcher. I'll save that. I come back in here to an issue. We only have myself as a watcher. Now if I come in here and assign front-end development, that, give it a second to actually happen in the background. And lo and behold, we have Chad added as a watcher. So this does a check every time that the issue is changed. So if I remove Chad now, make another change, Chad will be added back in. So now we can also do timed watches by clicking on the icon which has a clock with WI above it. This allows you to run JQL queries against issues within the project, and the resulting issues have a notification sent to a user. Click on this. I'm going to call this one Update Physical Scrum Board. just as a reminder when things are done. So for email, you can also have in Jira notifications, which are displayed within a dashboard gadget. I'm going to say that the status is equal to done, and it's within 1 day of having been set to done. You can test the JQL. The JQL is correct, and it has found 0 matches. You have a run user. Now, this is the user that has authorization to see all the issues within this project. Otherwise, it won't be able to find them all. Now, you have a frequency. You can have days of the week. So you can say this is going to run 1 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and an email sent to the assignee, and a comment is added to the issue that has been notified. You can also come back and say, no, I want it days of the month. So I want this to be the first weekday of the month at 1 p.m. Or you can also do a cron expression to be able to, if you can specify it better with a cron. So I'll just leave this as this at the moment. Now if I click on save, as you can see here, we also have next and last dates. The one I've just created doesn't have a last date because it hasn't been run yet. The next date specifies when this will run next. So as you can see, September 20th, 1 p.m. You can also click on the icon here, which will give you a list of all the notifications that have been previously sent. So this one here goes through to an email. We have managed to do this one through to the Jira notification. If I go to the dashboard, this one won't, the Jira one won't be there yet because it's set as 1 p.m, but I have other ones existing there. So as you can see here, I've added the My Notifications widget in, and this shows all the notifications for myself. You have the ability to mark all as done and delete, mark everything as done. You can individually click on items to say they're done. You can expand out the text if it has the ability to expand out. This checks every 5 minutes, so if and longer overnight, but you can do a check now for it to see if there's any updated items. I can delete an item. So generally just an easy way of managing issues within Jira, notifications within Jira. You can also get more items if there is some more available at the bottom. It's also possible to watch issues within a project without being a watcher on individual issues itself. This has the benefit that you can chop and change what you're interested in. If you go away for a holiday, you can disable watches and not get any emails. To add a watcher, you go to the eye icon with the WI above it for project. For this example, we want to send out a notification when someone has an issue that has a high priority with it. So I'm just going to come in here and set for these 3 priorities. And I'm interested when someone adds, edits a comment, or creates or deletes an issue. You can have a Jira notification through a dashboard gadget or an email. So in this case, things sent to myself. You also specify groups. So the groups of emails are sent out to people. It's a subject prefix if you want to put something in front. So you can recognize the emails, and you can also make the subject header a bit smaller. Up here we have some other options for advanced features like excluding users, which is handy if you're doing groups, and to get additional fields sent within that notification. So for this one, if there's an event that occurs that adds an issue, adds a comment, edits a comment, creates an issue or deletes an issue, and that issue has highest, or blocker as a priority, then a notification will be sent out to Paul Clark. The app can be configured so that the project tabs that have been demoed can only be accessed by project administrators or for all users. You can also come here and you have a selection of languages, Alt-I, German or English. That's it for the demo today. If you have any questions, please send an email to support@redmoonsoftware.com. We also take feature requests, which will be at no charge to you if we decide to add them. And you can also book a demo as well. Thank you.